I favor fighters for different purposes.
Inoue can put your lights out in a half a second.
Speed generates power. Here it's speed and power. It's different.
It's a special combination.
But if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
Boxing fans, welcome back.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
They go toe-to-toe to the final bell, smiles all round. Naoya!
In boxing, there are punchers.
Oh, he scores a knockdown!
There are technicians. And then there's Naoya Inoue.
His punch is fast.
And a big right hand that comes in.
Strong.
Oh, right hand hurts him! Oh, a huge right hand from the monster!
Pinpoint.
There's the right hand! As Neary has crumbled!
A fighter so devastating, so clinical, he earned a nickname that sends shivers down the spine of opponents. The Monster. Born in Japan, built on discipline, precision, and warrior spirit, Inoue has risen through the weight classes with one mission: to destroy everything in front of him. This is the story of the Monster. Naoya Inoue was born in Zama, Japan in 1993. Like many Japanese fighters, he grew up under strict discipline. His father, Shingo Inoue, a former amateur boxer, became his trainer. From a young age, Naoya's style wasn't about flash or showmanship. It was about precision, control, and a kind of cold violence that separated him from his peers.
Inoue is, without any question, going to go down in boxing history as an all-time great.
From the age of 5, Naoya was already in the gym. He won the Japanese High School National Championships, then captured a bronze medal at the 2011 World Championships in Azerbaijan, where he battled some of the best young fighters on the planet. Each time, he showed that Japanese boxing wasn't just about heart, it was about precision, discipline, and punishment delivered with accuracy.
I am so impressed with Inoue's cultural relevance in Japan, how he means so much to that country, and he connects to a big audience there.
By the end of his amateur career, he had compiled a record of 75 wins with only 6 defeats. By the time he turned pro in 2012, the boxing world in Japan already knew something was different. In just his 4th fight, he captured the Japanese light flyweight title. And in his 6th fight, he was already challenging for a world title. His opponent, Hernandez, the Mexican veteran who held the WBC light flyweight belt. Hernandez had defended his crown multiple times, a seasoned champion. But he wasn't ready for what stood across from him.
怪物とも言われてきた井上尚弥の挑戦が、それでも見えてる。
今下にフェイントかけると全部もう丸々状況になってますから。
警戒心は川島さんもこれチャンピオンです。そしてこれ井上尚弥ですでも強烈なパンチ力を以来一回一丸となってフルも使ってきて今左フック左フック相手のチャンピオンはここまで32戦29勝負けはまだ2つしかありません。ちょっとした時に気が緩むところがあるという話をしていましたがしかしここは右の足を使って左を出してきます。そしてワンツーだ汗が弾け飛ぶ力を込めてきますチャンピオン。しかし井上翔太に打ち勝っている右のフック左を差します井上尚弥負荷を言わせずにワンツー
Inoue ripped into him with blistering combinations, stopping him in the 6th round. At just 20 years old, Inoue was already a world champion. Most fighters would settle at one division, maybe grow into the next. Not Inoue.
Inoue has the whole package. He has the speed, he has the power, he has the ring IQ, the balance. He's a fighter's dream fighter.
He skipped flyweight entirely and jumped straight to super flyweight, where he met Omar Narvaez, an Argentinian legend who had defended his title 11 straight times. Narvaez had seen everything in boxing, until he saw Inoue. Two rounds. That's all it took. Inoue blasted him out, handing Narvaez the first stoppage loss of his long career. The monster wasn't just moving up, he was erasing champions. In 2016, Inoue defended his WBO title against fellow Japanese warrior Kohei Kono, a veteran who had been in wars with some of the division's best.
運命のゴングが鳴りました。第2ラウンドは残り30秒。43戦目になります。さあ、パンチを打ち合います。すごい戦いになりました、日本人対決。しかし今日は井上チャンピオンのボディを返す河野。両者の距離感、一気に近づいてまたパンチが出ます。冷静、さあボディから左。一瞬河野体が下がります。さあこの距離ね、井上選手は今も右のフックのシングアナウンサーラウンドリポートです。さあ今度はショートアップの中では WBA のシャンのボディさらにいく。あ、ちょっとこれは効いたか、これは効いたか。
指摘をしていますね。ボディから右のストレート、
しっかりと相手の動きを見極めて河野浩平が距離を詰める。井上がさらに攻め込んでまたボディ。ここで第2ラウンド終了。9KO という
せて、そしてカウンターを取っていけと。
なるほど。あ、そうですね。はい。
決めた腹をくくった頭で。
あ、そうですか。
そして
河野浩平、こちらはプロ43戦5ラウンドは河野がパンチをイメージもあるはずなんですが、河野選手また前に出ます。河野が前に出てきた。左でした。井上は決めるか。右だ。
Kono was tough, proud, and experienced. But Inoue's speed and precision were on another level. The fight ended in the 6th round, with Inoue's hand raised once again. Another champion had fallen, another name erased from the list. After wrecking Omar Narvaez in 2014, Inoue ruled super flyweight with a cold grip.
Naoya Inoue has it all. He's explosive, he's quick, he's powerful, he'll hunt you down.
But while Japan knew him as the monster, much of the world had yet to witness his destruction firsthand. That changed in 2017, when Inoue made his US debut against Antonio Nieves, a tough, durable contender from Cleveland, Ohio. For Inoue, this wasn't just about defending his belt. It was about announcing himself to the global stage. Nieves came in hungry, promising to shock the boxing world.
Has he really been tested? Like, all his fights been in Japan?
Watching greatness in his absolute.
Half of them were at 108, fighting guys that stand right in front of him. Everything went his way. He's at home, lower weight class, so we don't know. But Saturday we're gonna make him fight, and we're gonna see if he really is what the hype is all about.
But quickly found out what so many others already knew.
And that's what tonight is about. Here is the introduction to the monster.
Get caught with a slingshot. Good shot.
His father asked for body shots. Haven't seen the first fight or want his feet flat on the...
Been a little bit wide.
And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now.
Just a little bit. Left hand to the body. placement rather than power. Now combination. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up.
The question here is, can Inoue impose? Tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first.
Taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind.
Bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
Kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a
win or lose? It's a big weekend.
See why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands.
Toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is
impressive about Inoue is
more jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport. An average of 37.
The game plan can go out the window.
The pick-em type puncher until he gets his
big. It's a big part of my life, but I've got an opportunity to
hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body.
Out over his front foot when he throws it. Oh, and it's
Inoue, it seemed to me, took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches. And I think that's great. He shot one at authority.
One or two more. Lopsided fight. He went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
Time in the ring with a fighter like from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for
It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
Good right hand to the body.
From Inoue.
What a vicious
experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand.
And there's another. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Dorin. Another left to the body. Trainer Joseph Delgado has a decision to make. And he has made the decision.
Inoue's body attack was merciless, breaking him down round by round. By the 6th, Nieves could no longer continue. The monster had arrived in America, and the message was clear. There was no safe haven, not in Japan, not in the United States, not anywhere.
Still the reigning and defending WBO super flyweight champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
After conquering super flyweight, Inoue climbed to bantamweight. His first opponent in the World Boxing Super Series, Juan Carlos Payano, a former world champion from the Dominican Republic, known for toughness and grit. The fight was expected to test Inoue's patience. Instead, it lasted just 70 seconds.
Away here at the Yokohama Arena in Japan. So here we go then. The WBA regular bantamweight champion is the man wearing the red and white trunks with the black waistband, and that is Naoya Inoue. 8% knockout ratio, but here he's in against a experienced, talented former champion, Juan Carlos Payano, competing in his 22nd professional bout tonight. Inside the distance and that sole reversal, losing to decision against Rashi. Left-right combination, and Payano has stretched on the canvas, and you know where he is. He's face down. The referee is calling the over. Naoya Inoue.
A thunderous right hand sent Payano crashing, and the tournament was on notice.
Was all she wrote, and Payano's eyes were in orbit.
The monster had arrived at 118 pounds. Then came the battle that defined him.
Something that I have been working to do all my career is become an undisputed, and you'll see me with those belts. You know, it's not if, it's when I beat Inoue.
In 2019, in the World Boxing Super Series final, Inoue faced Donaire, the Filipino legend, multiple division champion, and one of the greatest punchers of his era. This wasn't easy. Inoue's face was broken, his orbital bone shattered. But he fought through the pain, answering every Donaire attack with fire of his own.
He's the man opposite him, represents the young... 30 seconds from Donaire. Try and force. Stiff right hand lands that time. Warning signs for him that if he does overcommit, he will be to them both. They both did it in that first round. Donaire missed.
See the work here, both jumped in the left hook. What that does allow, sorry Chris, is he
trap setter.
Seen so many knockouts, 16 KOs.
To read, but he's walking through them so far. Catches balance, here comes the left shot.
And ruin this contest. Trying to see, I did miss second there, to fall away.
just being on his body needed to be. It was a lovely,
good stuff. Good short left hook.
A decade now as well. Lovely left hook. Right hand. Donaire left. Long-time trainer Robert Gar.
There you go. See the jab there. Beautiful.
Only both of the men in the final, and just as we say it, the right hand lands, and it's how much of this is Donaire seeing coming? Covers up. Check left hook from Donaire. He's firing away.
Inoue.
The left hand was low. He was
well, but that was a big round. And there we go. There's the right hand. Lovely right that really stunned.
Way up. It just takes one contest to remove. Oh, no.
Very quick. It's very spiteful.
Include that. So we
back. Try and get. It's brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Who'd have believed would have been on it? Wouldn't have got much though. And now.
Oh!
Counter right hand against Atul. Stances we know
100% and definitely with Donaire.
Donaire Inoue rips to the body, head snap.
And you've probably got everybody telling you how good you are and what himself. Doubt can't kick him.
Inoue just picking and moving now.
Pretty sure it was a short right hand that come in. Good jab, and fans like that one.
Well, let's have a look at it. Got him out of jail.
12 brutal rounds later, Inoue emerged victorious. The boxing world had witnessed greatness forged in blood. The monster had proved he could walk through hell and still win.
What was your overall assessment after sharing the ring with him?
Well, my overall thing, I mean, even after I came out of that ring, was I can beat him. You know, there was just so many vulnerabilities that I can take advantage of.
But Inoue doesn't just beat his rivals. He comes back to destroy them.
That's it. Impressive knockout victory for the monster. Wow. Naoya Inoue, a statement victory.
In the rematch with Donaire, there was no war, no back and forth, just dominance.
The fighters are still warming up.
Nice left hook there from. Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, you have to pick your poison. Now it's a left hook that rattles Donaire. Fire with fire, and that's just the way it is, for better or worse. Left hook drops Donaire as he's able to somehow manage to find his balance. But Inoue, man, it might have been better to just go down, Dre, because Inoue is going to work here. And the left hook.
In 2 rounds, Inoue dismantled the legend who once pushed him to the edge. It was clinical, brutal, final. The monster had closed the chapter.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard to get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it.
The journey at bantamweight ended in history. Inoue faced Paul Butler, the WBO champion, the last man standing between him and undisputed glory. Butler was cautious, trying to survive, but Inoue cut off the ring, punished him, and in the 11th round, finished the job.
Among all active fighters, that is double the bantamweight average first 2-punch combination.
It's the only way. He has to gain some sort of respect. He's allowing Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3. Always keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand. Used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the right.
I recognize the pattern from Butler. Wonder if Inoue recognized. He can open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive and then boom. A big shot downstairs. Ooh, and
right hand to the body, that was a good one. And a big right hand that comes in. Great work from Inoue.
For the first time ever, bantamweight had an undisputed champion. His name was Naoya Inoue. Most doubted whether Inoue's power would carry up again.
It's been proven in 3 weight classes that no matter what you do, no matter what you bring, Naoya Inoue has an answer.
Stephen Fulton, the slick American technician, held the WBC and WBO belts at super bantamweight. Many thought his movement and defense would trouble Inoue. Instead, Fulton was hunted down, broken to the body, and stopped in the 8th round. Inoue's power had followed him once again.
So interesting to see that lowly hand
that is able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a 4-punch combination. Double jab, comes upstairs with steps forward, Inoue backs off.
On his bike, just trying to avoid shot.
He's tough. You got to show your tough, and a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top. Tough to replicate with a sparring partner of Scooter Fulton.
But he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So,
oh, good combination from Fulton.
And that was off the subtle movement to his right. That's what he has to do. Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving. It's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack. Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes. Backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive power does it again.
He pressed forward, cutting off the ring and landing sharp combinations. Fulton had moments with his jab, but Inoue's power was the difference. In the 8th round, a crushing right hand staggered Fulton, followed by a quick flurry that dropped him to the canvas. Fulton rose, but Inoue swarmed with ruthless precision, forcing the referee to step in. Inoue had done it again, stopping an undefeated champion and proving his power carried up to super bantamweight. The final piece of the puzzle was Marlon Tapales of the Philippines, a tough southpaw and unified champion.
I didn't need to prove in the world that who I am, that I need to prove myself. I am a champion. I don't need to prove anybody, just need to prove myself.
Tapales promised to test Inoue.
And Marlon's that type of guy. He'll find the punches that are going to work against you, and he's going to use those the entirety of the fight. He can turn it up, and he can fight if he has to. He can take it to an alley fight if he needs to. They can fight. If they can't do nothing else, they can fight. He's a tough guy, a very durable guy, very prideful guy, and you'll see it in the fight.
To take tune-ups, I need maximum motivation. And standing across the ring, he has that tonight in the hungry underdog of Marlon Tapales, who's number Inoue said,
openings you create, you allow.
But that's what Tapales doesn't want to have happen. Taking a step back, almost.
He's gonna have to, he's gonna have to box his way in, offsetting him. You can, Inoue, you know what I'm saying? He put his hand. Inoue plant his body, to probably take away some of that power.
Left hand, right hand, Tapales. Shots downstairs, then upstairs.
And standing. That was nice. That was nice from Tapales.
He motions to
he's setting up traps because he knows Tapales is being aggressive, so he's taking that step back and he's trying to get him. But like I said earlier, if you know, caught that in the glove.
Huge left.
Turning. The jab is finding more success. Now, you know what I'm saying, he's catching back foot. But when he's coming forward, nice counter. But that's where
for himself to become undisputed. At times frustrating Inoue.
He puts his hands up like that. Inoue would throw a shot and then hook.
Big right hand there, Baz. And can he beat the not gonna make it up? History!
But the monster showed no mercy. He dropped Tapales twice and finished him in the 10th round. Naoya Inoue had done it again. Undisputed at super bantamweight, the second weight class he completely conquered. On September 14th, 2025, Inoue faced perhaps his sternest test yet. Across the ring stood Murodjan Akhmadaliev.
Inoue, Uzbek power coming, September 14. I'm ready. Uzbek power, let's go.
A former unified champion, well respected for his bodywork, counterpunching, and grit.
And I tell you now, you log this. This man will beat Naoya Inoue.
This was no easy path. MJ had long demanded this fight, wanting to break the monster's streak.
Naoya, stop ducking me. One fight, Uzbek power coming.
From the opening rounds, Inoue leaned into a strategic approach. He used a crisp jab, moved laterally, and peppered MJ's body to sap his energy. The Uzbek challenger landed a few sharp counters, and in round 4 he managed to find some rhythm. But Inoue answered every punch back and then some. The champion's footwork, speed, and timing created angles that made MJ's counters risky. Midway through the fight, Inoue's work to the body started to show. MJ's output began to slow, his guard dropped, reflexes dulled. In round 8, Inoue surged, connecting combinations that forced the challenger into survival mode. But still, MJ refused to fall. He stood firm, dug in deep, and fought like a champion until the final bell. When the judges' cards were read, the decision was unanimous. Inoue had retained his undisputed super bantamweight titles. He had gone the distance for the first time since 2019, ending an 11-fight streak of stoppage wins. This wasn't a spectacular knockout night for the monster, but it was one of maturity, control, adaptation. He proved he could fight smart, remain composed, and dismantle a high-level challenger over 12 rounds. For MJ, it was a tough night, but he pushed Inoue harder than many before, an honor in its own way. When the dust settled, Inoue walked away with his record intact, 31-0, and the boxing world saw anew that his legacy isn't built only on power, but on evolution.